and welcome to episode 34 of What If Civilization Started Over. Let's get into it. So, something's gonna happen with a southern country called the Red Team. The Red Team is kind of weak, at least compared to its neighbors. Especially the French. The French and the British. Yeah, specifically the French and the British. So, it's not doing too well. So, some things are going to happen to it. Like, the French are going to declare war on the Red Team to get more natural resources to help fund its American colonies a bit better. Which, these invasions are going pretty well. They start by going throughout the coastlines and really reaching the capital. This is a big embarrassment for the Red Team as, are you sure we should have this here? Our country's kind of collapsing. Then the Green Country will declare war on this thing. The Green Central Swiss country, and they're gonna also do stuff to the Red Team. And so will the Yellow Team. Yeah. They are also going to, yeah. So, the Red Team was neutral until the French invaded it, and then everybody wants their territory. They still have a bunch of natural resources there, but the Red Team is probably one of the least militaristic countries in the world. If you look at one of its neighbors, the Gold Team, it's one of the most militaristic countries in the world. 80% of the population has some involvement in the military, 50% which is in the army actually fighting. So, if you can't think, when the Gold Team declares war on the Red Team, they're gonna destroy them. Absolutely destroy them. Maybe not at that level, but they're absolutely destroying the Red Team. Then the Green Team will declare war. And they are gonna get close to taking the capital. But not before the French can. Not before the French can do it. And then the rest of this will go to the Gold Team. So let's look at the peace treaty of this thing. This is the peace treaty. The Green Team will get this. The French will get that. The Yellow Team will get that. The Blue Team will get that. The lime green Swiss-ish country will get that. And the big one, the Gold Team, will get that. This is a little bit scary because we know what happens when the Gold Team goes mad. Yeah, that happens. So, the world may just want to look out for that. But now, something's going to happen with the Blue Team. Corsica is going to do something. This Corsican Empire thing here is going to invade the Blue Team. And the Blue Team, they did this right after the war happened and they were coming home. But then, the Corsicans sent a lot of their army and take the Blue Team capital before the troops can even get to the capital or wherever they please. So the Corsicans are going to destroy the Blue Team, and they take out all this coastline. And then, oh no, not you again. You're not getting down into France again. So the Swiss country thing is going to invade as well to attempt to stop the Gold Team from getting a bunch of land. And so the Yellow Team, and that they do, and let's look at how this is divided up. So this is what the country division is going to look like. The Gold Team gets that, the Corsicans get that, the Yellow Team gets that, and this lime thing gets that. So, just like that, two countries, pretty big countries, are gone. And another madman is here. Yay. Now we're gonna go look at America's update. Well, the Iberians are going to continue to expand greatly throughout this coastline and stretching all the way to here before they stop to focus a little bit more on the inland parts of the Americas. Yeah. So they will continue to make like a southern empire thing in the Americas. Their goal is to take this whole southern part of what kind of like the Confederacy looked like, kind of that kind of area. And they are going to be successful taking about this. And then they will make their colony after a little while look something like this. At this point, the colonies are getting big enough to where the colonies can support themselves, which is also going to ramp up this exploration. And the Iberians will also, with resources from the United States, will use those resources to go in and explore in Mexico. Explore and colonize Mexico. And they will make about this. Make a colony that looks something like this. The bubble team, using that tiny stairs, that's how they're getting out there. Here, it's going to go through here and connecting these two lands, realizing they're connected. They're gonna go across this lake thing, and then, well, they're gonna connect these two territories as well, which is gonna make it look something like this. And then the bubble team is gonna continue to explore throughout the coastlines of south of the Caribbean. And they're going to make it all the way up to Panama and even making it the Pacific coast, which is the first European nation to ever touch the Pacific coast. So now technically the purple team could go invade China, could go invade the lime team. They could kind of already do that. Still, just feel like that's a little weird. But they're going to continue to make this colony a little bit, well, bigger. So they're going to expand it to about here before they expand a bit more down here to about there. And then they're going to make a landing right here. But then they find something else. Oh, no. Is that a yellow team colony? What? Yeah, that's a yellow team colony. The yellow team is colonizing the Americas. So the purple team and the yellow team are going to kind of have a mini sort of war thing over this territory that they do explore together. They do eventually make a treaty, a peace deal, which will make it look Let me make this a bit better looking. Yeah, that looks better. So the Iberians are going to be told about this by the purple team, but some people kind of knew because yeah, they found the yellow team. They were not expecting the yellow team to be in the Americas. So, and also, all this territory is kind of known about, so, specifically this territory, they are going to, block off a certain area, like, there's a line, and they're going to make a treaty to divide up this land here. And that treaty is going to look something like this, where the Iberians are going to get all this land, and the yellow team is going to get this land. So now there's 3 European nations on the Pacific coast. Okay. Let's go up to here now, where the French are going to continue to The French are going to continue to explore around these lakes, where they explore to about here. They also will continue to explore up to here. And now, and especially with the British losing that war, they are going to spend a lot of money into their colonies. Maybe a dumb decision, but the people support it, so that's what they'll do. And they're hoping that they'll find pockets of natural resources from all this land to help over there. But then another country is gonna come and start colonizing. And it's already somebody who kind of got a head start. Yep, it's Ireland. Ireland kind of got a really head start. Wait, when did Ireland colonize Iceland? To my knowledge, Ireland started colonized Iceland in episode 14.5. So they got a really head start, a big head start. And they've actually explored and taken some territories from the Canadian islands. So let's see what that looks like. Oh my! So, Ireland was secretly colonizing Canada. Yeah, that's something. So, all these nations will collectively go out and agree to go and, well, explore this place. So I'll use a separate layer to calculate the exploration lines. So Ireland is already explored to about here, but to about these lines, yeah. If I can color it in there. So the British will continue to explore a bunch more and explore, yeah. It's just, I don't know. So let's just outline the area they've explored. This entire area here, they explored more like to about here. And these guys are going to make a deal to divide up this land, to divide up all of this land. And let's see what that, from this line, all of this land here, after this line, so let's see what that looks like. And this is what it's gonna look like. The British will get this, the Irish will get this, and the French will get this. Oh, and this tiny island. So, yeah, Quebec is a big colony now. So, yeah, this colonization thing is really ramping up. And the French, also some expeditionary and colonizer people, will explore and colonize all of this land. And then a treaty of this land is going to be divided up. I meant there was a treaty that was going to be made where the Iberians will be getting this land and the French will be getting this land. So now, yeah, nope, that's not what the colony looks like. And, yeah, the Americas are becoming a really discovered now. And to end off this video, we are going to be going here as the French will explore and colonize all of this. And they are preparing, with the Pacific Coast thing, to go out and explore all the way to the Pacific, to potentially try to reach it. So that is gonna do it for today's video. Oh wait, how about you? Now we'll do you in the next episode. So next episode, we're gonna be taking a break from the Americas again and seeing what's been happening over here. Now I'm gonna be starting to do like a pattern thing where like one or two episodes, some episodes I work on in the America, what's going on in the Americas and Europe. Another is Africa, is Africa and Asia. Oh, and down here, we're not sure. I'll do that in the next episode. So that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. See you in the next episode, and bye.